If I myself is guidance, then wouldn't I be telling you about the guidance that I have already given? Now, if I was a guide, then wouldn't I be telling you about what somebody else did, right? Because if I am teaching you outside of my understanding, then I would be teaching you about someone else's journey. See, but if I am teaching you through inspiration, then I'll be teaching you about the guidance that I use to guide myself through what I'm telling you about, right? So that's why I'm telling you about the laws that I use to become what I am now, right? So I said now, if I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am now legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally larger than life, for whom is defined as of the sort, for whom are defined as a group consisting of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, that I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally set up in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, on the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal basis of any characteristic in common in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, with the legend, for whom is defined as a person for whom name is Petty Officer Third Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, that will legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally inspire, for which is defined as to spear on the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States, uh, well, you know, I'm saying, see, I say the spear on, but some people say the spur on, so that's why I'm tripping, right? Because I'm saying the spear on, and it's saying the sport, but that's what people say the sport on. This like, it's, you know, like you sport, cheering somebody on, so it's the sport on. That I know let me, God damn it, here it go again. Man, I wish but that's how it is, man. Like I say, see, this is my testimony, man. so I'm saying spur on, but let's see how they say it, spur. See, and that's why I'm saying, man. You know, you speaking someone else's language, and then what the heck?
Spur.
See, I'm saying spur. I said spear on, but it's saying I say spur, man, but spear, but okay, look, spur, whatever they're saying.
Spur.
Spur on. I think I said that though, but sometimes it sounds like spear on. But to me, it's the same thing. It's spear or spur. See, but anyway, spur. Okay, a pointed device secured to a rider's heel Okay, that's like a spur, okay? But what I'm saying is, okay, look, for the acquisition of spurs by a person achieving knighthood, that um, a guard to action stimulus, something projecting like or suggesting a spur. No, that ain't what I'm talking about. See, it's so many different definitions of this stuff, man. So that's why when I'm teaching you from what I'm talking. Okay, here, this is what I'm talking about, right? Now, it's to incite to action or accelerate growth or development. Now that's what I'm talking about. See, so if I just say spur, then you wouldn't really know what I'm talking about. See, because they could be saying, you talking about a spur on the back of a cowboy boot, or see, because everybody got a different understanding of what you're saying. You know what I mean? So that's why when I was giving my testimony from my ignorance, see, now that's what I'm saying. I wasn't speaking to your ignorance. I was speaking about my ignorance. See what I'm saying? So I'm being thorough for a person like me. See what I'm saying? So I'm being as thorough as I could be with the information that's available to me to explain and describe what's happening to me, because I'm around people who can't understand or afraid to even feed me. Like, we supposed to be free. These people is afraid to even feed me. But then they telling me to go get a job, and they won't even invest in my company as if we slaves. Then they won't even allow me to reap the benefits of my own ability. And they telling me to go work as if I have no ability to maintain myself. They telling me, this is black people, this is friends and family, and that's why I'm trying to save my grandchildren from my friends and family. See, I'm saying, hey man, you all in the broader world, I tried to help you all, but my family, see, is my biggest opponent, because they love me, but how do a slave actually know how to love? That is what I'm learning, right? See, I'm saying, man, I was hurt by my family. I was mad at my enemy. And now I realize the problem. See, the problem is how you handle a problem. See what I'm saying? See, everybody handle problems their own way. So they love you, but how can I love you more than I love myself? So if I don't know what to do, then all I can do is love you. And you, oh man, well, you just going through it. And I'm saying, listen, man, if I'm going through something, right, that I did, then I could see you saying, hey man, I can't help you because you continue to do this. But if I'm showing you that in 2008, these people denied me the right to go to court, how then can you tell people I lost my property if I'm showing you that the people wouldn't let me go to court? But see, if you a slave, then you spurring on ignorance. See, look, see, this is what you exciting to action someone ignorant, right? So then you accelerating the growth and development of ignorance. See, because you acting in your own ignorance. See, what I did was I addressed my own ignorance. See what I'm saying? Then I'm showing you where I went and got the guidance that I'm now giving you. See, I'm telling you, hey, I consulted the Florida Constitution. I consulted the United States Constitution. And that, when I consulted those constitutions, the first 10 of those are my Bill of Rights. See, so now I'm giving you my Bill of Rights and saying, how could you then take my property without due process of law? Because due process is part of my first 10 constitutional rights, for which are my Bill of Rights. Now, if I know my rights and my family don't, then how could the judges in the state of Florida side with my family who don't know the law and they not be an accessory to the development of my family's ignorance? See, because they saying, well, the judge said this and the judge said that. And I'm saying, yeah, but what the law say? See, I'm talking about what the law say. And they telling me about what the criminal said. I'm saying, yeah, but that's the criminal. And now 15 years of my life is gone. And they study telling me what the goddamn criminal said. And I'm saying, hey man, listen, the law say this. But my family and friends done put me in a mental hospital 8 goddamn times. When did they help me though? Right? But I finally got them. It took me about 11 years to get my family and some friends, not all my family, just one that I thought was smart enough to know. Got him in there, got them, all of them in there, came up, and the judge violated my rights in front of my family member who been telling people I'm crazy. Friends and family, and they was all in the court. I cussed the judge out, and we left out together. I'm still starving. I cussed the judge out, man. Told the judge, hey, you destroying my family, everything. My family member told me, oh man, well the judge say you put the case in wrong. Huh? And they are the ones that's telling y'all about me. Look, it is Thursday, February 13th in 2024 at 5:20 in the morning. I got paid for my military disability on February 1st. I just checked my bank account yesterday. I got $1.27. That's it. For the rest of the month, I'm gone, man. I ain't got no money. I live around all my family, all my friends. And I'm saying what they want me to do, keep calling them, asking them for something they don't have. They don't have no money. But if I call my brother now, see, there it is. See? So now I gotta sit here and starve because I know the law, right? But I know my family, see? If I go to asking him, oh, he keep begging me. He keep calling me, begging me. But now, soon as I got some money, they called me and begged me, shit, till I was gone, till all the money was gone. So now, this is what I'm telling my grandchildren. I'm saying, see, if I'd have took the money, see my family, these vultures, see how they are. They so smart that they don't even know what to do when a crime being committed. They so smart though. Like, oh my goodness, if you just listen to them, they sound brilliant. But if you don't know that the information that they reciting to you is not good information for food, then the way that they tell it to you, you would think that it was. And then you would believe it because of the way that they present it to you. Because they'll be a preacher. See, they'll be my family, they're a lawyer. They'll be a evangelist, a prophet. See, that's in my family, right? But what is the good discernment about a truth? See, now they gonna bring in all of their goddamn knowledge about somebody else. And then they gonna even tell you they did it to Jesus. You know how many times I've heard that in 15 years? But what I'm saying is, so are you saying that you let the devil use Jesus in vain? Because they even told me God is working in my life. And I'm saying, so you here telling me to give up on what I'm learning for what you teaching? But I'm going through a situation right here, coming out of the situation with a legal remedy. See, look now, I'm going through this, and I done came back. See this motherfucker, see these computer. No, you know what, it's my fault. Because I'm on this internet. So I can't blame the computer for that. Let me get off this internet. Because the internet's so slow, man. But then again, that's probably what they doing anyway, right? Oh man, damn! Now I done forgot what I was just gonna say. See, that's why I gotta have it. I forgot because I see now I done lost my train of thought. But anyway, let me get back to what I'm saying. So I say to spur on the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran's legends. So now, see what I'm doing now, right, is I'm spurring on the Prophet Muhammad. See, I'm saying now, develop them now, because you got my testimony and you have your testimony. Oh, that's what it was, a remedy. That's what it was. But you know what? Now I'm going to go to the legal definition to see if it's a legal remedy. Legal remedy. Yes. Okay. Legal remedy. According to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a remedy. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So it says a remedy. Hold on, let me see. Now, okay. They have and remedy is legally defined as, in the Black Law Dictionary, as a means of enforcing a right or preventing or redressing a wrong. So remember when I was telling y'all in a couple of days ago that I'm a double-edged sword? See, when you come in as a legal remedy, what I have done is I have subdued my enemies who mentally attack me. See, I've subdued them. So let me show you what subdued is. See, because like I say, if I'm talking over your head, then how am I rescuing you, right? Because if you don't understand, if you don't understand what I'm saying, right, then how do you understand what I'm doing, right? So now, okay, let me see a double edge. Come on, man. Goddamn computers. See, that's why I like my book. So now it won't even, it's making me not, see this mother. Damn, now I done fucking forgot what I was going to say again, man. God damn it, man. See, but this what I'm saying, right? Like, I can't get mad. Like, y'all can do this shit to me. If I get mad, you're going to Baker Act me. You're going to, see, this is what I'm saying. It's nothing. You're starving me, right? My family done put me, so I'm supposed to feel abandoned. But this is what I'm telling you. How can I feel abandoned about what you've been doing to me my whole life? How can I feel any kind of way other than vindicated? I done went to court. So I'm saying to my family, hey man, so you don't want to talk about the conversations that we done had. Now y'all don't want to say that, hey man, that's actually Tommy, man. See, but you want me to be what you want me to be. But I'm saying, well, who you are, like who you made yourself, right? Like who did you make yourself? What did you accomplish to then take away my accomplishments? But then I'm not supposed to be emotional. I'm saying, hey man, y'all been putting me in a mental hospital, man. How the hell can I be in the moment without losing myself? See, I got to keep thinking about my future, man, because my future is bright, but my presence is dark because of your ass. It's not me. It's not me. See, it's you. Oh, you know what? I think it's Remedy. See, but this is Remedy for the Webster dictionary, right? So this is the collegiate term, right? Something that corrects or counteracts. Then now I'm telling you this is what it was. It's about this motherfucker. Now the motherfucker don't want to see this when this shit done pissed me off, and then I look like I'm all right. See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't no way you can see you can't. What can you do? See, I mean, what can you do, right? Because everybody waiting on you to get mad, but ain't now motherfucker stopping you from getting mad. See, this is what I'm saying when you around a bunch of devils, man. See, even the so-called good people try to get you to do bad shit, man. So you saying that I done fought for my life legally to go get you to die? Well, damn, isn't that what the fucking devil wanted me to do, die? But my family was supposed to love me to the fact that they were saving me, right? But you saved me by putting me in a motherfucking mental hospital, and now you done washed your motherfucking hands. So now my enemy saying, well, his family say he incompetent, but I'm saying, hey, motherfucker, we supposed to be talking about the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution. That's what I got you in the legal court. Now they is in a spiritual world that they know I don't know nothing about. I don't know shit about their God. My family, I don't know about their God. I never wanted to be led by their God, because I would have still been in the fucking projects if I'd have listened to them. Man, when I went to the military, my family told me not to go. my daddy told me not to go. Friend, man, you ain't them people, you can't let nobody talk to you any kind of way and all this. Now I go in, I make it out, and now here they go, and I'm saying, well, see, you keep saying that I can't let nobody talk to me any kind of way. But the truth is you let people treat me any kind of way. And I was always man enough to tell you was wrong. Even when I was a child and you whooped me and you did all that dirty shit to me, but I was still willing to tell your ass you were wrong, man. And you say, oh, you the child, you think he talked back, he this and that. And now I'm saying, but now I'm in court. Now, show me your God, and I'm going to show you this double-edged sword I am, right? Something that has or can have both favorable and unfavorable consequences. See, so now, when I went to court, I then separated my enemy from my loved ones. But I had to deal with belief. See, my enemies believed that I wasn't as smart as I am. My family believed in Jesus. So therefore, nobody believed in me. So I had to come through that disbelief, riding on the written word, and now I can now guide you through the legal remedy so you don't get punished unjustly. But you're judged no matter what. So starving me and all that shit is not going, that is what's going to make your ass on the judgment side instead of the correction side. See, I'm correcting my daughter. I'm correcting my son. I'm correcting my wife. I'm correcting my brother. I'm correcting my sister. I'm correcting my friends. See, this is love out of them, because I'm telling them and I'm telling their loved ones that I love. I'm saying, hey, man, somebody don't know what the hell they doing. see me, because I am a double-edged sword. That's a legal remedy. see, that's what I keep trying to get you ignorant ass people to see, that you done already been judged, but you have been also corrected and delivered. See, I am everything in this legal instrument. I am justice and I am judgment. Those are two different things, but they come from the same source, the justice system. See, so when I came through the justice system to get my enemy, I also saw how to protect my family as I learned how to protect myself. See, I had to go into that court naked, because Adam broke the covenant between my people and me when he broke the law. So now my people don't believe in the law because they believe in the judge. And I'm saying, well, how about if the judge is violating the written law? Then what is the remedy if it's not a legal remedy? So now let's look. The remedy, the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the means. So that's what I'm doing. I'm telling you, okay, means. Let's break that down. Okay, let's see if they got means in a legal term. See, because like I say, legal definitions and secular definitions have a different meaning. So mean. Okay, now it means, and this is the Black's Laws Dictionary of it, of relating to or involving an immediate point between 2 points of extremes. See, so that's me being a double-edged sword. See, so it's of relating to or involving an immediate point. See, so when the devil and I, right, met at the same point in judgment's arena, then I cut the devil and I heal my people. See, as I heal myself. See, so that is the means in which I destroyed my enemy and established myself. That's why I am a legend. But I am legally made. See, I'm not athletically made. I'm not entertaining. I'm not an entertaining legend. See, I'm not an athletic legend. I am a legal legend. See, you ain't never seen no legal legend. See, when you are an athlete, see, and you a legend, you're known for your athletic prowess. See, that's what you do, your ability, right? To run fast, catch the ball, jump higher than anybody. See, that's a form of entertainment. But when you gifted mentally as I am, then when you become a legend, you have changed the world like a legend changed their sport or change their genre, right? So if you a legendary musician, then you change your generation's musical endeavors, right? You bring in a new type of, like techno. See, whoever started that, see, they started a new genre of music, rap. Like that was a new genre of music. And so now it created all of you geniuses, all of you legends, right? See, because now you want to be that. You want You want to inspire to be them, but what about a great mind? See, nobody don't want to fucking have a great mind because you raggedy ass motherfuckers come and take all of the knowledge and you ain't even fucking knowledgeable. That's what get me. You don't have my fucking ability, but yet you stealing it and then you want to judge it. But bring your ass to court and judge it. Don't judge it out here and fucking starve me and act like you don't know you doing it. Come to court, man, so I can eat and I can get you fed. Right? That's what y'all do to me. That's what you did to me. When y'all put me in fucking Seminole County Jail, y'all fed me 3 times a day. When y'all put me in the South Seminole Mental Hospital and y'all put me in the VA hospital in Tampa, Florida, and y'all put me in the Lakeside in goddamn Eatonville, Florida, I was in Lakeside fucking twice. Because I'm fucking brilliant. And these motherfuckers put me in a mental hospital. And now they're not in fucking sane. How you put me in a mental hospital and you don't even know the books I done read, motherfucker? I done got upset. Damn, let me get back to what I'm doing. See, because you motherfuckers is wrong, man. There ain't no God in you, ain't shit in you but evil. How could you starve a man and read the Bible and show yourself approved? Then what the fuck are you then? You ain't no legend. Let me show you. Legends, for whom are defined as a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal body of stories in the name of Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Fort Councils Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally accompanied by my, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Fort Councils Incorporated's legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal written testimony, for which is defined as testimony. Hold on, wait a minute. No, I think that's down. Hold on. Okay, no, that's according to the Black's Law Dictionary. So let me give the right credit for the, see. And then I had somebody tell me that I was plagiarizing. I'm saying, well, how can you plagiarize in your own testimony and you giving credit to the people that you using, and it's a definition? See, that's what get me. See, that's why I never wanted to be smart, man. Because, see, people want to be smarter than you. They don't want to come and add wisdom with wisdom so you can create knowledge, right? They come, slaves too. See, this is why I said, right, in one of my motions, right, I said, how can a slave teach you how to be free when all a slave has ever been is a slave? So they come to you with slave knowledge, right? And then they undermine your personal ability. And that's what I'm reading in the Bible and the Quran. See, it's the person who think they know. See, because they getting paid off of what they telling people. See, but now the person like me, see, they don't get paid for doing what they telling people to do, because the people who see them doing it is afraid of the person who telling them how to that it's done. Because the person who telling them about Jesus or the Prophet Muhammad is not telling them how to be the person that the Prophet Muhammad is telling them about, and that the Prophet is telling them about. See, because if you're reading it, then you see that they say he with no identity. Right now, it's telling you the gender of who you looking for, but not the identity of who you looking for. So now, If I say he, that's blanket. That could be anybody that's a male, right? But once he come like I have came through the justice system, then how am I not he who is a part of those written testimonies? Because they didn't know who I am, but I know who they are. But I don't know who gonna come after me. How would I know that? But I'm telling you that it's somebody that's gonna come because I came. So it's gonna be somebody else come in my image because I came with my ability. So see, if I never displayed my mental ability, then my weapon of choice would not be established in the place that I needed. So when my next version of me come, then the judgment has already been rendered. Now it's time to come get the criminal, which is you and your fucking children. See, that's what I'm crying about, that the babies that got nothing to do with your nasty ass is gonna have to pay for your nasty ass. And that's what the Bible say. See, you don't want to now reap what your ignorance has shown. See, not sown, shown. See, you are the harvest that ignorant seed produced. You are a ignorant crop. See, that's what ignorance do. It produce itself. Just like wisdom should produce the wise, ignorance produce the ignorant. So now, so it's federal written testimony, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as testimony, for which is defined as a solemn now. So this, when I say, see, it says written testimony, but when you define written testimony, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, it says just testimony. See, so what I do then, so I can distinguish the difference between the legal definition and the secular definition, which is the definition in the Webster's Dictionary, I then say testimony, for which is defined as, and that's out of the Webster's Dictionary, testimony, for which is defined as a solemn declaration usually made orally by a witness under oath in response to interrogation by a lawyer or authorized public official in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. See, that's when I became a legal legend. See, like James Brown is a musical icon, I became a legal icon. Like when little lawyers want to be lawyers, they're going to look at me like a musician look at James Brown. They're going to look at me like a actor look at Denzel Washington. See, I'm talking about with my identity. See what I'm saying? See, like kids gonna want to be like me, like they want to be like LeBron James. See, but in me, see, you don't have to be 6'8". You don't have to be this once in a lifetime unicorn athlete. See, all I'm saying is give me your best and I'll make you better. See what I'm saying? Because I'm going to put you in a position to become a star. See, I need agricultural stars. See, I need you to be able to go and make that soil do what it do. See what I'm saying? And then I'm going to make you just as famous as LeBron is. See what I'm saying? Because it's not about what is done. It's about how it's compensated. See what I'm saying? So if we start producing agricultural legends, then we're going to eat plentiful from the display of their ability. See what I'm saying? See, the more they display their ability, the better our food consumption gonna be. Because these people not just love the food, they love the soil. And they learn everything that, cause see, that's what their passion is. See, like my passion is the law. That's why I can go and break it down and give it to you in bite-sized pieces where anybody can digest it, because I come from nothing and then I became the legend in my field see, of study. So now I studied how to be me. So when the time came for me to be me, like my mother told me to learn the law, and when I needed to be a lawyer, I would be one. See, I realized also that my mother told me when I told her that I was greater than Jesus, and she said, "You not better than nobody, but nobody better than you." Then see how I then worked on myself, and I did what my mama told me to do, and now I'm a double-edged sword. See, if my mama was living, now I would go to my mama and say, "Hey, Mom, remember when I was 4 or 5 and you was telling me about now lay me down to sleep or something, and I stop you?" She'll be like, "Yeah, Tommy." And I say, "Well, remember when I told you I was greater than Jesus?" she probably said, "Yeah, Tommy." I said, "Mama, I proved it." See, I came back from court, Mama. He didn't come back from court. Look, I went through 3 court systems. Let me show you. So let me show you testimony. See, now, y'all say that Jesus is the New Testament. And I'm saying Jesus' crime was testified to in the New Testament. See, you say Jesus said, and I'm saying they said Jesus said. But now when my grandchildren come and say, Granddaddy said, or when the next generation come and say, Mr. Castle said, see, they can come and get this video and I'll be saying what I'm saying they said I said. See, this on a video. See, it's nobody going to get my information. See, I'm my paralegal. So this is what I'm doing. See, like, what y'all don't understand is those lawyers that y'all think is these great, they just know the law and all of that. They don't even write their own briefs. They just go and present it to you. But it's a paralegal that do all of the stuff that I'm doing, go and study the cases and all of that. So if you got a paralegal around you, you got a lawyer. See, they know how to get all of the information. All you got to do is once you submit it, all you got to do is read it, because you can't change nothing in it. So once you given a brief, that's a motion. Once that's it, you can only argue what's in the motion. So that's why I had to be so thorough, so I can open up all these books that once they kicked me out of court, see, you made relevant evidence. See, when these preachers came to me and told me I was like Job and all of this here, well, then they forced me, well, which I really didn't want to do, period. But my friend who I met in the Navy, he a reverend now. Now, he wasn't a reverend when we met each other, but now he's a reverend. So when they told me I was like Job, I didn't know what they were talking about. So I called my Navy buddy, see, which shouldn't have came with his religious understanding, because we both took an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. But he came with his understanding, so I used his understanding to get understanding. Now, the Bible say in all things get understanding. But did he then get understanding in my legal remedy that I didn't even really have at the time? I was learning. And I kept telling him, man, I don't want to learn about somebody else's story when I'm making my own. I'm saying, listen, man, I'm making my own story right now. Oh, man, you can't do it, man. You can't. And I'm saying, okay, now I'm a legal legend. Now what? Oh, well, you done it. If you did it, then, well, you did it. It's all okay then. Well, you free. Now, this is my brother. See, why you need my help? But you put me in a goddamn mental hospital. Why you ain't stay out my goddamn business? Oh, damn, I ain't supposed to cuss, huh? Shit, see. Let me get back to what I'm doing. Okay, look, a testimony for which is defined as a solemn declaration usually made orally by a witness under oath in response to interrogation by a lawyer or authorized public official. But now I'm being goddamn deposed by motherfucking drug dealers and prostitutes and drug addicts and reform drug addicts and reform motherfucking drug dealers. See, they all judging me. I'm saying, well, y'all the one had to fall before you became. Now you want me to fail so you can say you made me become. But I'm saying, well, why you didn't want to allow me to let you tell me how my mama made me become who I am, who created me and who pushed me out of her womb? Well, but that woman there, you don't want me to tell you what she taught me and how she inspired me to become who I am. But you say Jesus inspired you and you ain't never seen the goddamn man. And the people who you read about, if you talking about Saul, who changed his name to Paul, then if you listen to him, that's why you the lost tribe of Israel. How the hell you gonna listen to a man who the Bible say never saw your Jesus? He never saw him. He was a persecutor of the followers of Jesus. How then could he become a leader of those for whom he was sent to persecute? And now you all who follow in his footsteps is now persecuting me. So now, is he not a double-edged sword? But his shit is illusional. See, the only way that Saul can judge me is if I give up on who I am. So now I'm a double-edged sword sent through history to kill his double-edged sword. See, but his sword is a lie. See, he said he met Jesus in a cloud. And see how my sword is chopping that shit up? See, saying now, he didn't meet me in no cloud. Did you meet me in a cloud? So how do you meet the truth in a cloud? See, he met me, his descendants met me in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange County. Okay, hold on, let me show you. So this is my testimony, for which is defined as a solemn declaration usually made under oath by a witness. No, excuse me, damn, see, let me calm down. Testimony, for which is defined as a solemn declaration usually made orally, like I'm doing now, by a witness under oath. See, because once they put me under oath, then I'm always under oath. Like once America gave me an oath, see, and now I'm fulfilling that oath. See, I'm forever. Once you take the oath, you forever under that oath, unless you're not a man or a woman of your word. Therefore, you have no honor, no integrity, and no valor. See, you cannot be a part of my Navy, my Marines, my Army, my Air Force, my Coast Guard, and you don't have honor, integrity, valor. Those are the attributes of a military person. See, we do not operate off of money. We operate off of necessity. See, when you put our country in jeopardy, then you get the best of us. Then we become legends. And now you dealing with some legendary shit here. See, this legendary. See, but I'm made orally by witness under oath in response. See now, when you interrogated me, this is my response to your interrogation by a lawyer or authorized public official in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in order to prove and disprove the existence of an alleged fact, as well as anything presented to the census and offered to prove the existence and the non-existence of a fact, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as evidence. See, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as testimony, documents, and tangible objects that tends that a competent witness under oath and affirmation that I for whom, so that's evidence. So that's the Black's Laws Dictionary, the Black Law Dictionary legal definition of evidence is so evidence is the testimony. That's my testimony. The documents is the Old Testament, the New Testament, which is the Holy Bible, and the Quran. Those are the documents coupled with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, and the Civil Rights Act of 1964, and the Ten Commandments. So those are the documents, and the tangible objects, right, is you all's understanding of how these misrepresentation of these documents have put you all in the position mentally, physically, financially that you are in. See, so now what I'm doing is I'm getting you out of your mind's cloud. See that Saul told you a lie about, and now it has clouded your judgment. So now what I'm doing is I'm giving you correction so your judgment don't be cloudy. See what I'm saying? So you are the tangible evidence that tends that a competent witness under oath and affirmation that I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated, is now giving out of court. See, now I'm giving you this out of court, but court is in session. See, because once they kick me out of court, then they cannot convene another court because the law came out with me. See, when they throw me out of court, then they had no more jurisdiction over the Florida Constitution, over the United States Constitution, over the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, nor the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So now what they're doing is they're leaning on your understanding of the Bible or your understanding of the Quran. See, so now they're trying to get the spiritual world to deal with their legal problem. See, I'm a legal problem to the officials in the 50 states and territories of the United States of America. So I'm a legal problem of theirs. See, but they tried to give me a legal problem. That's why they put me in jail twice, while my family was trying to give me a fucking mental problem. So I have to give it all back to them saying, well, hey, man, that's what you believed. But I still had to survive what you believed. But this is what was really going on. But you don't want to look at what the evidence says. You want to continue to believe what you believe, because that's what allows you to deal with what you did to me, which is cool. Because I want you to survive. But what I'm saying is, why let the crooked ass judge survive? See, why let the crooked ass politician who asked for your vote and then took that same oath that I took to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic, they took that same damn that same oath and then tried to make me an enemy. And then they tried to make my family look like an enemy of mine, but my family was loving me. It was the bad information that my family used, but some of them was already in trouble. See, they because their life decision had made them have to make a decision to sacrifice me, just like the high priest Caiaphas had made a decision to crucify Jesus. See, but what I'm saying is, if you was gonna sacrifice me, then you should have changed your damn life. See, don't take my good life and continue on your bad journey. See, why would you take a good life for a fucked up one? See, if you're gonna destroy a good life, then you should take on the responsibilities of the person whose life you took. Because I had responsibilities, man. I had to take care of my wife, my children, my grandmother. I had responsibilities. But now my family done came, took my fucking responsibilities, and then put me away. But now, did you handle my responsibilities? Did you do what I was doing for my family? So, but you won't let me continue to take care of my family, but you starving me. You aiding and abetting these banks and continuing to rob my bank accounts. But now, what, like I say, why would I get mad at what you've been doing for 15 years when all I got to do is get the people to see what you've been doing for 15 years? See, I don't care what my family been saying. They've been saying shit about me my whole life. But see, that's what I'm telling you about a motherfucker always talking about another motherfucker. What did they do other than talk about a motherfucker, right? See, I'm saying they've been talking about me for 15 years, but I done went, sued the devil. I done went, wrote over 130 books. I done done over 2,700 videos. See what I'm saying? While they talking, I'm steady working. I'm steady handling my business, right? So now, how do I have fucking time to worry about what the fuck they talking about? See, I done got mad again. Okay, all right, let me get back to what I'm doing. All right, okay. Okay, that I for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Fort Castles Incorporated is now giving out of court by deposition and affidavit in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. After I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally testified, for which is defined as to give evidence as a witness, specifically in Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. Because see, Jesus gave testimony in the temple in Jerusalem when he told the high priest Caiaphas them that he'll raise his body back up in 3 days. And they say, how you gonna raise the temple up? It took us so long to build this temple. And he wasn't even talking about a man-made structure. He was talking about his existence. See, but now here I am. See, I went in as a evidence, as a witness, and then I came back as evidence of the testimony that I gave witness to. See, so I'm saying, well, hey, man, Jesus had to come back from the grave. I done came back from court, in federal court and state court. I done came back from both courts, federal and state, and now you judging me to a man you say came back from the grave. But I'm saying, well, if he came back from the grave, why he ain't here now testifying against you? Then when I read what his disciples said, I see that he is testifying against you through his disciples. But see, you are not letting Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee's disciples know that you are the high priest Caiaphas, who is now distorting the message of Christ. See, you are the blasphemer because you're not talking about yourself. You're talking about someone else. That's blasphemy because you're talking about me, and that's why that's blasphemy. You're giving an irreverence to me. But how am I then giving an irreverence to your God when you come in the image of your God, giving an irreverence to me who is doing the work that the Prophet Muhammad said that Allah would do at the day of resurrection? So see, I am trying to resurrect the people by giving them my legal remedy and then showing them a solution to their economic problems. But you take money from them while they're already in economic distress. So you take from a person who in distress, and now you're taking the legal remedy from the person who you done put in financial distress. So you told them that God will provide as you now take my provisions away because you tell them I'm not God. But your forefather told them that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee is not God. But you tell them that Jesus Christ is God. So then when did Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee convert the high priest Caiaphas? Think about it. When did he convert him? If he said that it'd be expedient that the church kill Jesus so the church can live. So now, is not the church alive and truth is dead? Huh? The truth can't go nowhere. But you can go and tell the story of Jesus Christ, but you can't tell the story of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee to this day. You still can't speak of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, but you can speak of Jesus Christ. Well, who is Jesus Christ if he not Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee? See, I'm going to show you that too. Okay, so to give evidence as a witness, specifically in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:09 in the morning. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. And now in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:10 in the morning. How can I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally talk, for which is defined as to express and exchange ideas by means of spoken words or sign language about my, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's problems, for which are defined as a question raised for inquiry, consideration, and solution, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13 at 6:11 in the morning without me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class. No shit, damn, I'm doing something as y'all can see. Boy, if I ain't, boy, but I ain't tripping. I know, I ain't tripping. Okay, cause this damn glue, Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I be forgetting, because I be, I have, like the first minute, right? My little cousin told me, he say, man, like, y'all attention span is not that good. So I have to listen to him because that's the era I'm trying to talk to, because I already know that the elders, and I done had to deal with them, and I know that my people that I growed up with, see, they could never understand me. So the only thing I can do is throw myself on the mercy of my daughter's generation. Because my daughter the only one who semi know me. Semi. But then I have to deal with her understanding of her father. Then I have to deal with my wife, love for her husband, and see, I never left her, ever. I mean, ever. Like, she leave me. I never left her. So she don't know if for me to leave her, she don't even know how that is. So that's what I was telling them people. I'm saying, hey man, I don't know how my wife gonna take this, cause it look like I'm leaving her, and she ain't never had me leave her, so she don't know how. And then see, I'm the type of person, I'll cut you off like poof, gone, right? So I gotta deal with that. So that's why I gotta deal with me. That's what I'm saying. I ain't dealing with nobody else. And I'm telling my family, I understand. I understand. But you don't understand that I would never not talk to you no more. Never. But then again, I can't say that. See, because if you don't want me, then I won't, because you don't want me, right? But now, I would never not want you in my life unless you change, right? And that's what I was telling my daughter. I'm saying, listen, daddy gonna always love you. But when you and a dude get relationship, see, then you don't want me in that, because that's personal. See, so daddy gonna always be your world, not your soulmate. And out of respect for your soulmate, your world is gonna stay out your business. See, but I'm gonna always create a place for you in my world. See, that's my daughter, my son. See, and so I'm telling my wife, which is their mother, that, hey, you gave me something that I had to create a world for. Now, are you mad with me for defending the world that we both created? So see, I know she's not, this is my friends. See, these are my families. And this is my enemy trying to survive. So see, that's why I'm telling the spiritual world that look at your leaders. See, they telling you about another world. But what world are they creating? See, that world was already created. And now they're trying to duplicate that created world. So that's why there is no more legends. See, there are myths about legends. See, that's when you make up a Zeus, or you make up a Aquaman, or goddamn Black Panther. See, those are myths. But when a real person come, then you have to lie, because you selling the myth. Now, what happened when a person like me becomes a legal legend? Now, you can't make up nothing on a legal legend, because everything has to be testified to. See? So now, I'm in court giving my written testimony, but my brother, My family, my friends is giving their beliefs as a testimony. And I'm saying, well, how are you testifying so thoroughly to me, but yet telling people that my testimony is not thorough, when I'm not even testifying of me through me? I'm testifying about me through the definitions of me. See, I'm saying, well, hey man, this is not me per se talking about me. This is me going to get evidence of me to show that I am a legal remedy who has become a legend through legal means. See, I'm a legend through legal means. So I have created a new lane for myself. See, so I changed the game so I can be in the game that my enemy continues to change. See, that's why they can now seize my money without due process. They just say, well, he got these credit cards. Yeah, but you gave me the credit cards so you can seize my money. But I'm trying to show my people, I'm saying, well, see, this is why I want my own banks. Then I even tell them about, hey, man, this is what President Abraham Lincoln them was arguing about. The Republicans back in 1865, they were saying, no, they need their own. See, they were saying, well, how they going to be free from us if we keep on micromanaging them? So now the law say anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. So I'm saying, well, now during my emancipation, I see the same remedy that the President Abraham Lincoln saw, who say he emancipated my people on January 1st in 1863 through the Emancipation Proclamation. Now, if I know what was done during the time it was done, then how you can say that I'm not competent at what I'm doing? I'm doing the same thing that was done. I'm following the same guidelines that was given during the time that this emancipation was given. And I'm saying, yes, you're right, that we can't grow independent of you if we got to keep coming to you for independence. See, that would be like your founding fathers keep going to King George for guidance when they threw off the chains that bound them, and the chains that bound them was given to them by King George. Now, you have given me a problem. Why should I have to go back to you to undo the problem you gave me when I'm a legal remedy to your problem? Now, don't you have a problem? Just like King George had a problem? See, but now you want to say that everybody got your problem. And I'm saying, no, I'm a double-edged sword. So I'm showing them what couldn't be shown at the beginning of America's infancy stage, because nobody was righteous enough to be the symbol of righteousness. That's why they use birds, they use an eagle, they use animals, because animals have more respect for their opponents than humans. You don't see lions and shit just killing. They only kill what they need to survive. See, man wants to dominate humanity, which then shows man's immorality. Because how can you dominate human beings? See, if you are a shepherd of a human, then you give the human everything that a shepherd would give an animal, right? So a shepherd allow his sheep or her sheep to graze in areas that there is plenty to graze on. Now, church shepherds take money from the poor and do nothing for the poor other than pacify them in their situation, right? They don't show them how to get out of poverty. They show them how to be comfortable in the poverty that they're in. So what kind of leader is that leaves you oppressed, right? See, I'm now coming to you with the remedy to get financially straight, financially sovereign, but yet your church leaders, your elected leaders who take your tax dollars as tithes, or they take your check as taxes, but they are not providing you any services that I have provided you. See, now I'm just telling you about the services that I have already rendered to you. And now I'm telling you about the crime that your elected officials and your religious leaders are now coming together to commit against me. See, but I'm saying, well, if they are preparing you for this God that they say they believe in, how could they lie to you and not bring you a truth? So if they can lie in the name of the God of America, then wouldn't that be blasphemy? If you say you believe in God and then you're lying, but the Bible says that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee was charged as a blasphemer, then how could a whole nation lie on one man and say that they believe in the God of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee? So how could Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee be a blasphemer and Jesus Christ not be an idol? Right? So if the man who walked on this earth in the name of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee was charged by the high priest Caiaphas with blasphemy for being Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee, doing the work that you have given Jesus Christ the credit for doing, how could Jesus Christ be the Son of God or God himself or the trilogy without Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee being accounted in? So now, if Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee in the flesh was a blasphemer, then how could the Holy Trinity not be blasphemous? Because how could you have Jesus Christ in place of Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee and that not be blasphemous? So, without me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated, talking for which is defined as to convey information or communicate in any way about me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated. So what I'm saying there is, how can I tell my testimony without talking about me? Right? Like, see, people say, man, you talking about yourself. And I'm saying, yeah, because they took my house. Oh, see, man, it's about you. And I'm saying, yeah, motherfucker, 15 years later, yeah, it's about me. But 15 years ago, I let them take all of that so I can educate your ass 15 years later. See, look at him. About me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr., right? Well, no, this is without me. See, this me saying without me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Council Sr. talking, and then I tell you the definition for which is defined as to convey. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm conveying my history to you, just like they conveyed Jesus' history and the Prophet Muhammad's history to you. So now I'm conveying my information and I'm communicating it in any way possible about me. See, because if I don't tell you about what I've been through, then you will have to go through it thinking that nobody else been through it. So what I'm showing you is, if you ever go through it, don't be your enemy. Let the law guide you out of your enemy's misrepresentation of the law. See what I'm saying? So I'm talking for which is defined as to convey information or communicate in any way about me, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, is why I, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., am my, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal statement of work, for whom, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a contractual duty, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a duty imposed by the United States of America on me, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally protect, for which is defined as to cover or shield from exposure, injury, damage, and destruction, in order to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally defend, for which is defined as to drive danger and attack away from the United States Constitution, is why I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally used the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal provisions, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, are legally defined as a clause in a statute, contract, and other legal instruments, for which are the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:29 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida, on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida, on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:30 in the morning, is when, where, why, and how I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, am a legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal exhibit, for whom, according to the NOLO Law Dictionary, is legally defined as a document and object introduced as evidence during a trial, a copy of a paper attached to a pleading, declaration, affidavit, and other documents, which is referred to and incorporated into the main document filed by me, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, in a lawsuit against the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, is what has legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally defined what the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people. In Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. In hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:32 in the morning, illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally dead in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:33 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:33 in the morning, against the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, is why I, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, am the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal redeemer, for whom is defined as a person for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr., who legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally redeemed, for which, according to the No-Low Law Dictionary, is legally defined as to buy back the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran's redeemable stock, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the preferred stock of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence. Wait, Florida Bill of Rights. No, damn, I done hit it twice here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I got to make sure it's right for prosperity's sake. So it's redeemable stock, for which, according to the Black's Law Dictionary, is legally defined as the preferred stock of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, back from the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:36 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:37 in the morning is when, where, why, and how I, for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy, was able to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally call the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran as the founding documents of the state of Florida and in the United States of America, for whom are both the issuing corporations, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, is when, where, why, and how I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally took away the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, from the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the people, in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Tuesday, February 13th at 2024, in 2024 at 6:39 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:40 in the morning, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, have legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally proved in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, that all are the violators of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, specifically in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:41 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:42 in the morning is the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal evidence for which is defined as an outward sign of my, for whom simple name is simply Tommy Chancey Castle Sr.'s legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally zoned, for which is defined as to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally plant, for which is defined as to put or set in the ground for my for whom name is King, in the ground for my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's Love, for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as a strong feeling of deep affection for the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:43 in the morning in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world for the legal, historical, biblical, religious, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal growth for which according to the Black's Law Dictionary is legally defined as the gain, increase, and expansion in value of securities for Forecasters Incorporated's business, for which is Chancey Incorporated's territories, for whom are all beneficiaries of my for whom name is Petty Officer 3rd Class Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of the United States Navy's loving, for which is defined as affectionate, for which is defined as feeling or showing love, for which is defined as a strong affection for another arising out of kinship and personal ties through love's strong seed, for which is defined as a source of development and growth in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:45 in the morning in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:46 in the morning, especially by legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally scattering, for which is defined as scattering, for which is defined as to cause to separate widely, specifically in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:47 in the morning. I, for whom name is President Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated, have been illegally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally reaping, for which is defined as to gather hate, for which is defined as intense hostility, usually deriving from fear, anger, and sense of injury. After reaping, for which is defined as to legally, historically, biblically, religiously, spiritually, financially, mentally, and federally clear the angels of the dragon, that old serpent, the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, the descendants of the high priest Caiaphas, Pontius Pilate, the Pharisees, the chief priests, the high priests, the scribes, and the elders of the peoples, historical, biblical, spiritual, financial, mental, and federal crops, for whom are defined as the total yearly production of God, for whom are Allah's children and hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. Allah, for whom are God's children and hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. And my, for whom name is King Tommy Chancey Council Sr. of Four Councils Incorporated's atheist children in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world, from a specified area in the midst of the Garden of Eden, specifically in Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church in Edenville, Florida, on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:49 in the morning, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning, in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:49 in the morning. So see, even if I wanted to believe what you believe, how can I believe it if I done went through Macedonia Missionary Baptist Church, the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. And then I had to go through the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then I had to go through the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. So how then on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:50 in the morning, I would believe that Jesus of Nazareth of Galilee was crucified on the cross for me. And I can't even go to court on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 6:51, but I'm being starved. My bank accounts are being looted. I mean, I have no rights at all. And my family and friends is waiting to put me in a mental hospital, and the devil is waiting to assassinate me. And I can't call a friend, a family member, or nothing. They telling me what they believe. And I'm saying, well, what the fuck do you know? I mean, I know what you believe, but what you know? Because what you believe don't mean shit to what's going on. That's what you believe. That's not what's going on. That's not what I'm going through. But then they tell me they don't really give a damn about what I'm going through. They done told me that too. So now, if you don't give a damn about what I'm going through, why did you put me in a mental hospital and now I had to get out of that? So now you gave me a disability and now you don't want to help me with the disability you gave me. But yet you telling people you helped me. And I'm saying, well, what does the evidence say about your help? Okay, now look, I'm going to say, I don't know. I'm going to put God will become a legend. Let me see. God will become a legend. So let's see what they say about this. Bible Hub, King James Version. Okay, now that it say Mark 5, 2 Timothy 4, Luke. Okay, now Daniel. See, now I like Daniel because Daniel is the Old Testament. Plus, Daniel wrote his own testimony. So now this is Daniel 2, verse 44. And it says, in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom, which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these nations. And it shall stand forever. Come on, man, that's what I did. Okay, now so I'm gonna use that. So now it's Daniel 2 verse 44. So now let me go see which one. Okay, now this is Daniel interprets the dream. This is Daniel 2 of the King James Version Bible Hub edition of, well, you know what? I'm going to go, because it says Daniel, the dream revealed to Daniel, right? So then, remember I told you, well, I had dream, because this lady was messing with me on my job, and I don't dream. And I dreamed that I had killed her, right? And I told a co-worker, but the next night I dreamed another dream. And that's the dream now that I'm trying to bring into reality. But my friend, see, he say he don't remember when I told him that. See, so it wasn't like I wasn't telling them that I was going through a manifestation to become a greater human being. And I was even telling them that my inclinations was to kill her. See, I'm saying, hey, man, you fucking with me and you messing with my family. And I'm asking all these people for help, but they telling me what they do to get through what I'm going through. And I'm trying to tell them, man, I'm not you. I don't handle my problems like you handle your problems. Man, I'm finna fuck this lady up, man. I'm steady begging them. I'm saying, man, don't let me do this, man. Stop me. Then my daughter, see, she don't even know that when she did that write up on me and she said rags to riches, she saved her father. Cause then I started thinking like a hero, like my daughter's hero. See, I stopped thinking about me because I'm saying, well, Tommy, you dead anyway. See, that's when I read about Minister Malcolm X and he said he was a dead man walking. Then I understood what he was talking, because I'm saying, well, man, I got to die in order to be my daughter's hero, because nobody's going to see that I'm a victim. See, a black man can't be a victim. But I'm saying, well, black men been victimized since you enslaved us. Hell, we was born victims. But now, when you fight from the victim's position, now the black man make you subordinate to him because he been victimized. But see, now he's a clique. He's a gang. He's a Republican. He's a Democrat. See, but now, when is he ever going to be human? See, that is the problem. So now it says, the dream revealed to Daniel. This is Daniel 2, the King James Version Bible Hub edition. It says, then Daniel answered with counsel and wisdom to Arch, A-R-I, so Arach, Ari Arch. Because Ari, Arioch, whatever that is. The captain of the king's guard. That's who it is. Who was gone forth to slay the wise men of Babylon. See, he was going to kill somebody. He answered and said to Arioch, the king's captain, why is the decree so hasty from the king? Then Arioch made the thing known to Daniel. Then Daniel went in and desired of the king that he would give him time and that he would show the king the interpretation. Then Daniel went to his house and made the thing known to Hananiah. So Hananiah. So your guess is good as mine. And shit. Well, this here, I think this is Michael. See, I think it's Michael, but it's saying Miskal. Mishanal. And then Ariel. Azariah. Man, this is just pronunciation. I'm not fit to, because I ain't fit to pull my ear off. Damn, let me stop. That's funny. Okay, come stop it. Damn, man. I tried to get through too. I did. I say, man, I ain't gonna cut up today. I'm gonna try to. Then I end up cutting up. Okay, listen. Okay, his companion. That they would desire mercies of God of heaven concerning this secret, that Daniel and his followers should not perish with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel, see, now this what I'm telling you about when I'm not going to say who my co-worker name is because I don't want to shame him. I don't know. Hell, if he don't remember, he don't remember. But I mean, I know that I told him. So that's what I'm saying. See, so this is the same thing. See, then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. See, I went to sleep. That woman was bothering me so bad, and then it came to me that I killed her. Then, so now I'm like, okay, damn, I'm fucked up here. I'm taking her to bed with me. So I talked to my partner like, hey, man, I dream I killed this woman, man. This woman better stop fucking with me, right? So then I go back home, I go to sleep the next night. Now, I don't dream. I'm not a dreamer. And then I dream this, what I'm doing now. So I then went back to my friend and I said, hey, man, it's all right. I dreamed another dream. And he looked at me. But now he say he don't remember. See, and now I'm saying, well, damn. But then again, I'm saying, well, look at what I'm doing if you don't. But look at Daniel and his night vision. Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven. See, Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of God forever and ever. For wisdom and might are his. And he changed the times and the seasons. See, that's what I'm doing. I'm changing the time and the season. See, right now it's supposed to be after Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. See, it's supposed to be AB, after birth. And then once I pass, then it's supposed to be, see, that's the times and the seasons done changed. See, now it's supposed to be after birth. See, like before Christ. See, now y'all know me after birth. Y'all now know who I am. I done changed the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. See, my son is now King Tommy Chancey Castle Jr. of Chancey Incorporated. I'm King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated. See, I done changed the seasons. I have removed your kings, and I have set myself up and my son as kings. See? And he giveth wisdom unto the wise, see, and knowledge to them that know understanding. See, I'm doing all of what he says Daniel said. But you say I'm not. I'm saying, well, go to court. Why you starving me? See, you saying this while you committing a crime against humanity against me. This is a crime against humanity. You're starving me. That's against the Geneva Convention, man. You're not supposed to starve someone. That's inhumane. That's cruel and unusual punishment. America is blasphemous. And the state of Florida is cancerous. This is a cancerous state that needs to be cut out like cancer removed from a body. This motherfucker is Saga and Gomorrah. He receiveth. No, God damn it, I done got upset. He revealed the deep and secret things in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth in him. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. See, that's why the light of truth dwell in me, and your opinion have you dwelling in darkness. I thank thee and praise thee, O thy God of my fathers, who has given me wisdom and might. Is that not what I'm giving to y'all? Wisdom and might. And has made known unto me, as I now make known unto you, what we desired of thee, which is me, in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. In the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. For thou hast now made known unto us the king's matter in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 7:04 in the morning. See, King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated gave you the king's matter. Then this is Daniel's interprets the dream. This is Daniel 2 verse of the King James Version Bible Hub Edition, verses 24 through 45. Okay, therefore Daniel went into Arioch, whom the king had ordained. See, I ordained the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran, to destroy the wise men of the state of Florida and the 50 states and territories in the United States of America in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 7:06 in the morning. Just like, therefore, Daniel went in unto Arioch, whom the king had ordained to destroy the wise men of Babylon. He went and said thus unto him, destroy not the wise men of Babylon. Bring me in before the king, and I will show unto the king the interpretation. See, like, I went to my partner, told him about the interpretation of the dreams, then told him not to worry, because I now know. See, so my partner was like the king, but now his mind won't let him remember the decree. See, so now I have to do it on my own. Then Arioch, which should be my partner, brought in Daniel before the king in haste. See, but they brought me into the court to mock me in haste, but then they got judged through my interpretation of the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran is what I'm judging them to. See, and judging them with. So now, what right do they have to starve me if it's not an illegal sacrifice? See, it's not in accordance with no law. It's just their religious opinion. See, there's no law to substantiate why they starving me. Then, see, so he brought Daniel before the king in haste and said thus unto him, I have found a man of the captives of Judea, that will make known unto thee the king the interpretation. The king answered and said to Daniel, whose name was Belteshazzar. So Belteshazzar. Art thou able to make known unto me the dream which I have seen and the interpretation thereof? So see, the king, he couldn't interpret his own dream like I interpreted my dream. He needed somebody else to interpret the dream, but I interpreted the dream, and then I made the dream's interpretation a legal remedy. I went into court and I brought the dream to reality, and I did what the dream had told me to do. See, Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, the secret which the king have demanded cannot the wise man, the astrologers, the magicians, the soothsayers show unto the king. See, none of y'all could interpret my reality, even though my reality has been legally manifested and established in accordance with the Florida Constitution, the United States Constitution, the Florida Bill of Rights, the United States Bill of Rights, the United States Declaration of Independence, statutory law, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Ten Commandments, the Holy Bible, and the Holy Quran. So what legal grounds do you have to starve me? Show me where Jesus allowed anyone to starve. Now, we can say how he fed the multitude, but when did he starve a person? One person. You all are starving one man because of his truth. So what dreams are you now interpreting? You a soothsayer. You a magician. See, you an astrologer. See, and you supposed to be a wise man, but Daniel said in the presence of the king that the man of the wise men can't answer this. The astrologers, the magicians, the soothsayers, showed unto the king. But there is a God in heaven that revealeth secrets and maketh known to the king Nebuchadnezzar what shall be in the latter days. See, but when I went to these preachers and soothsayers and astrologers and all of these motherfuckers, they couldn't interpret my life. But yet they can tell you about the life of Jesus. They can tell you about the life of the Prophet Muhammad, but they can't tell you about my presence. How do they know? They dream, and the visions, thy head upon thy bed at these. As for thee, O king, thy thoughts came into thy mind upon thy bed what should come to pass hereafter. And he that revealeth secrets maketh known to thee what shall come to pass. See, so now, even if you believe that your God spoke to this king, why then did the person who I spoke to, who say he a man of God, then don't remember that I interpreted the dream? So therefore he would see that the dream that I interpreted to him, the one that I chose, has now come to pass. But as for me, this secret is not revealed to me for any wisdom that I have more than any living, but for thy sakes that shall make known the interpretation to the king, and that thou mightest know the thoughts of thine heart, of thy heart. Now, but I had to interpret my own dream, and then I had to then manifest that interpretation, why my enemy wanted me to then bring the first testimony or the first dream into reality, then which have had me judged for my method. But now with that second dream, I have also killed that lady, right? And I have also killed my enemies, but I have washed my hands of their blood, just like Pontius Pilate. See, I put the law in effect, and I left myself out of it. And now I'm asking the law to do what the law say the law would do, because this premeditated. You're starving me, that's premeditated. You kill my son, that's premeditated. So whatever you do, your fate has already been sealed through a dream. Now I'm just interpreting your fate. See, though old king showeth and behold a great image. See, so though old king saweth and behold a great image. See, so just like y'all now see my great image, the king saw my image in a dream. This great image, whose brightness was excellent, stood before thee, and the form thereof was troubled. See, when I stood before your representatives in the state of Florida, they saw my image and they saw the trouble they was in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. They saw the trouble they was in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. They saw the trouble they was in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning. Just like you all see the trouble that they saw in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world on Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 7:15 in the morning. The image's head was of fine gold, his breast and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass, his legs of iron, his feet part of iron and part of clay. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut off without hands, which smote the image upon his feet, and there were of iron and clay, and brake them to pieces. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and became like the chaff of the summer. So let me say chaff. Damn, bam. Look at this. Okay, chaff. Oh, okay, hold on.
Chaff.
I was right. Say the ear. Damn, I wasn't supposed to laugh. All right, come on, Tommy, man. That's funny. Well, that's funny now. That's funny. Okay, look. So chaff, the seed covering. See, now I was telling you about my love. So that's a chaff. the seed coverings and other debris separated from the seed in a threshing grain. So see, this is my love being threshed, and then now the remaining of it is just my strong affection for you. See what I'm saying? But that was a mistake. You see, of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. This is the dream, and we will tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art a king of kings, for the God of heaven has given thee a kingdom, power, and strength, and glory. And whosoever the children of men dwell, the beasts of the field and the fowls of the heaven has he gone into thine hands, and have made thee ruler over them all. Thus art this head of gold, and are these shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee, and another third kingdom of brass, which shall bear rule over all the earth. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all things shall it break in pieces and bruise. And what as though saw the feet and toes part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of strength of the iron, for as much as thou showest the iron mixed with mere clay, and as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou showest iron mixed with mere clay, there shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with the clay. And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven sit upon a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to another people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. For as much as thou showest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great God hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. And the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. In the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12th in 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. In the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning, and in the Osceola County Courthouse in Kissimmee, Florida on January 4th in 2024 at 9:30 in the morning, and now in hoods, projects, communities, schools, colleges, universities, churches, temples, synagogues, mosques, detention centers, jails, prisons, and judgment halls all over the world. On Tuesday, February 13th in 2024 at 7:20 in the morning.